Hey everyone, it is late at night and I am Norman. Welcome to the 28th day of my 30 watches in 30 days challenge. Tonight we're looking at my Dan Henry watch, and this piece was saved by this Vario strap which was gifted to the channel. I was actually on the verge of selling this watch because it just wears huge. But when I got contacted by Vario, I decided to go for the black one because I figured if there was any button strap that I would wear, this might be one. And I tried putting it on this watch, and to my surprise, it absolutely saved this watch. It looks smaller somehow on it, and it just looks brilliant. So let's flip the camera around and look at it. And here is the Dan Henry. And if you haven't seen my previous videos on this watch, it kind of has a sad story. I actually ordered this while I was at an airport coming back from vacation, and when it arrived, it just looked huge, even though it isn't. This is a 38mm chronograph, but it just looked monster. And I think this is probably the only watch I've purchased that I didn't really go through a honeymoon phase with. It kind of sat on the shelf from the outset. Now, when I got contacted by Vario and they were offering to donate a couple straps to the channel, I felt a little bit nervous because these aren't really my style. Now, when I review watches and stuff, I try to do it from kind of an unbiased point of view. I try to look at them through the eyes of someone who would like that style and kind of gauge quality and what somebody who loves bun straps, for instance, would think of this strap. Now, this watch is one of the few watches that I own that have 20mm lugs, so I decided to have them ship me a 20mm strap, and I'd put it on this just to see, and it turns out it actually saved this watch because I was on the verge of selling it, and when I put it on this strap, it actually reduces the size, the apparent size of this watch, and just actually looks pretty amazing on it. So it has quite the busy retro style dial on there, and some square pushers here, drilled lugs. It's brushed except for the bezel here, and the crystal is great, just a nice box crystal there. I mean, it's a gorgeous watch. It just didn't look like I thought it would. However, I've worn it a few times since putting it on this strap, and it looks really cool. When I'm in a leathery mood, this watch is perfect. Alright, so let me take off my to sell, and we'll see what it's like wearing the Dan Henry on a button strap. And here is the Dan Henry on my 7-inch wrist. I honestly had no idea that this strap would suit this watch so well. I didn't really have any watches I could think of that would look good on a button strap. At least none that have 18 or 20mm lugs. Some of my A11 style watches have smaller lugs, so those weren't really an option. And I figure I never really wear this watch at all, so maybe I'll get a 20mm strap so that it would fit this watch, and yeah, I was shocked. It actually looked really good on this. Super cool. Sometimes I use this as kind of a tooly watch, so when I'm doing work and whatnot, I'll dust this thing off and wear that. Yeah. So there you have it, my Dan Henry watch, which was saved from the brink. Thanks for watching.